Hey, I'm Kev Camelot and welcome to Jerez. I'm Valentino Rossi at the game. It's on our Ducati. We're not going to continue the form we showed around the Circuit of the Americas. There's a bit of a vape successful out in there. We can continue that pace, of course. Be challenging right at the front. And maybe had a bit of a breakthrough there as well with tyre wear. Tyre was very good around that circuit. It might have just been an anomaly, like it is pace-wise. It does seem as well. So we're going to make it. Opposition a bit slower than usual. As I don't know where we're going on our qualifying effort in Q1. We're going to beat that 39.4 from our favourite Ducati rider Scott Redding in the Pramac Ducati. At the moment we're down almost half a second. We're having a smooth ride on this qualifying effort around the Jerez circuit. A favourite of the riders, very challenging circuit as you can see. Technical, mostly second and third gear corners. And I actually watched Danny Pedrosa's qualifying lap in real life, the pole lap. Never went down to first gear like I did there. Always stayed in second or above. There's a half a second down on Hector Barber. Another Ducati rider. To try and make it through the Q2. Through the fast rights at the end of that. Now the heavy braking zone of the final corner where we've seen so many incidents over the years. Maybe the one that has shaped modern racing as well. With Valentino Rossi and Sete Gibernau. Back in 2005, I think it was now. Oh, so many years. But we only got second place there. And only 2 go through to Q2. So let's see if we get through. This qualifying 1 results is... Oh, no, we're not. We're 5th. We're 5th. Look at all the Ducatis that swarmed us. Redding, Petrucci, Bradley Smith made it by. Well, Hector Barber did as well. Remained at the top with that 38.8. So poor qualifying effort there from the works Ducati of Kev Camelot. You've got some work to do this race. As you saw in America, we're pretty good at races on occasion. Let's see if we can continue it this time around as we improve our agility on that qualifying effort.
Greetings to all you racing enthusiasts. The 4th race of the season is about to get underway here at the Jerez de la Frontera circuit, the traditional home of MotoGP's Spanish Grand Prix.
And what beautiful conditions we have as we look at the grid. As it was Enzo from Marquez and Rossi, Pedrosa in 4th. Always good round Jerez. And then there are Ducati's 5th and 6th. We've got the top Suzuki in 8th. Barber made it up to 9th. Very good as Kev Camelot still smiling a bit like Scott Redding, who's I'm not sure what that is from when he got up a grimace and a smile. As Rabat is at the back.
The riders are lined up, the engines are revving. Just a few more seconds and another Spanish Grand Prix will begin here at Jerez de la Frontera.
So here we go. I'm ready to begin. We'll get a decent start from 15th on the grid as we try and get past Redding with his grimacing face. Try and get down the inside of the Suzuki as well, up into 10th. And try and get past Barber as well. Oh, this is an awesome start. We're going past Marquez as well, up into 6th. Now that's Pedrosa. Poor start from Danny. Not really a lightning reactions on the first lap. It didn't look like he'd have it this time around. Down to 9th he is. Oh, we go wide into the long right-hander. Just about keeping on the bike. Now we drop back behind the Pramac Ducati pairing. I know one of them's behind me, so that's Petrucci. We'll drop back behind Redding. No, it is Redding behind us, pushing us. That's Cal Crutcher in front. We got confused with. You can see there's... Oh my god, where am I going? I went the same line as Redding, but he actually made some good speed for that corner. And now we've got... Is that Jack Miller in front? Battling for a point. We've got Stefan Bradl on the Aprilia as well. So awesome start, and then we messed up at the beginning of the second sector and just continued messing up. So to go around the outside of Scott Redding, but the Brits having none of it. Just trying to get past that Australia Galizia bike. Just go into the final sector. And this is Jerez circuit. Can't even say my words on this first lap. It's got Lafferty and Baz battling as we're in 16th off that first lap. Shocking first lap. Here we go, looking round the outside. Never going to really work in the first corner. So easy to run right in that corner. But we are back into the points. Let's get past Redding. Looking down our inside into the left-hander. That'll just compromise both of us. So now we've got Barbara dropping outside of the top 10. We've got Rossi leading. He's made a break, the Doctor, at the front. And that is Jack Miller in front. Impressive start from the Australian. So we finally get that right-hander right. Third time lucky. As Marcus makes his way into the podium spot ahead of Dovi. And this is 7 laps of a very grueling race physically, as I said on the qualifying effort. Favourite of the riders, but we're very physical with these fast corners. Let's go around the outside of the Australian, and now we're looking to go down the inside. Cal up into 13th. No, that's Petrucci. Where is Cal Groucho? Is he battling for the top 10 in front? With the Suzuki, obviously that's Alicia Spargo. So we're slightly riding out right-hander. Get a Petrucci, who got Barbara right in front of us. Expanded in his home race, not having a good one after a fantastic qualifying effort. He's got a fantastic run out of the fast right-hander. There is Cal. Get down the inside of the Brit. Do the old Rossi manoeuvre there. Or the Marquez. Or whoever rider, you take your pick on who's done that manoeuvre in the final corner. Look around the outside of Barbara on this further out. Looking at that tyre wear as well. The circuit can be hard on the tyres. You remember F1 2013 for the cars especially. It was horrific, the tyre wear around this track. And in real life as well, that's why Pirelli don't want F1 cars to test around here, because the tracks are just abrasive for their tyres. Maybe it'd be better now with the 2017 tyres, a bit harder in F1 now this year, but still, I don't think Pirelli like Jerez. We're not liking it much as well. Battling to get to the top 10 down the inside of Barbara. Let's go slightly off course. We're looking at the tyre wear in the bottom right. Not too bad at the moment. So maybe we have made a breakthrough. That ride in the America as we dive down the inside of Barbara, but that's way too ambitious into the fast left. We do it into the double right. Think we can. And now we've got the Espargos in front. We've got Alicia in 10th, Pole in 9th. Battling with Pedrosa is that. Danny still battling his way into the top 5 in his first half of the race. As I said on the qualifying, I haven't seen this qualifying that. Never went down into first gear like we're doing. And just unbelievable speed, he was just carrying through the corners, the confidence he had on the bike. Fantastic to see. To get that first corner slightly wrong again. Keep it in second gear out this corner. Want to save the tyres. Unlike Alicia in front, as you saw, struggling. Got Vinales down to 9th, so we've got the 2 Suzuki's in front now. As Paul makes the move from his brother's teammate. Now through the long right hand is such an important corner. You want to get a good run down this back straight into that cul-de-sac corner. Where 20 years ago, this year, Michael Schumacher made a very abrupt defensive manoeuvre on Jack Villeneuve in that corner, deciding the 1997 F1 World title. Maybe deciding Michael Schumacher's reputation as well. Or part of that legacy. As you can see on this 4th lap, being a bit gentle on the brakes, want to save the tyres slightly. That's not helping. who else want to be making moves. So get right into the slipstream of the Suzuki, get slightly into the back of him as well. For the first of the fast rights, but if we get a good second fast right, we can make a move into the top 10. That's what we have done. Hook up this apex. Out the corner in second gear. It's that time of the race where you've got to do that now out that final corner. It's on to the fifth lap. We make it into 10th. We're behind pole. Got Vinales in front. Got Pedrosa leading this little queue. Got Bradley Smith there as well on the other Tech 3 Yamaha in 7th. It's a good race for the Brit as we go slightly wide to the left-hander, but then we've got another left-hander coming out slightly faster. And then this fearsome right-hander. Very tough on the bikes. I hooked up that apex beautifully. Oh, almost losing the rear end on the exit. This is not going too bad. It's what you're doing, Pole. As Dovy's battling for a podium in front, we can just about see that now. Making good progress in the second half of this race after a shocking first lap. Being out of the points. Tyre wear seems to not be too bad. My pace isn't either in the race. Qualifying effort. It's shocking. So there we go. You can see 8, 7, 6th, 5th, 4th. Might be dreaming if we get into the top 5, but we can definitely hence getting 6th at least. Got a fantastic run again out of that last fast right-hander. Getting on the power behind Bradley Smith. Here we go, Ducati power down the front stretch onto the penultimate lap of the race. Looking down the inside of the Brit. Have we made the move? Can we make it stick? We can. We're up into 8. Dispatch the Tech 3 Yamaha, guys. And now we've got Pedrosa and Vinales battling in front. So here comes Bradley back at us. Looking down the inside, but no luck there, son. Kev Camelot may be old, but he is oh so riley. You've seen those manoeuvres before. Another nice run onto this back straight. So this race may have been slow for us to get going, but now that it has, very happy with the pace, with the tyre wear as well. Keeping an eye on it in the bottom right. Around halfway on the tyres, which is pretty good around here. Pretty good in general. So we definitely seem to have made a step up tyre wear wise. Oh, don't want that though. In this penultimate lap of the race. So now we've got the fast right-handers. We're having good runs through here. Not the first one, but the second one we have. We have again. Going it down the inside of 2 Spaniards. We can, but we can then also outbrake ourselves. It's going on to the final lap of the race. Looking to get a top 6 here. Vinales looking to the inside of Pedrosa in the first corner. Look at that Suzuki man go, but he got compromised on the exit. He's got the Espargos battling behind. So we can dive down the inside up into 7th. No way you're getting back past me, Vinales, into that next left. So we had to check up on the power there. Guess we're going to lose the rear end. Sliding the bike slightly into the right-hand turn. Just about getting a good exit onto the straight. And so you're losing a bit of the front tyre wear now. But it's the last lap. Don't mind that too much as well, Vinales. What are you doing? Marcus and Dovi are still battling for a top 3 in front. He wants to get that podium champagne. It'll be the Honda Ducati, or teammate. So we'll go through to the left. Pushing hard now on this final lap. As I can see a top 5 right in front. I have to be careful with the power. I have to be careful with Vinales as well. Looking down our inside. There we go. Finally hooked up the first right-hander. If we can hook up the second, we can sink or sit. Oh, we can definitely sink or sit. Into the final corner. We're making the move down the inside of the Honda. No, Danny's fighting back. Oh, we've made it up to 6th place. Very well measured ride there after that first lap. Shame it took a while to get going, so we weren't in that battle for the podiums, but I'll take 6th after that abysmal qualifying effort. Almost had the fastest lap as well, which went to Rossi, and the race win for the Doctor ahead of his teammate Lorenzo by 2.2 seconds. Devolvi won that battle for the podium. Well done to my teammate ahead of Marquez, Iannone in 5th. So 3 Ducatis almost in a row there. Then the Honda Pedrosa in 7th. Vinales 8th on the Suzuki. And then the 2 tech-free Yamahas round out the top 10 with pole ahead of Bradley Smith, who kind of dropped back on that final lap. And the final point goes to Eugene Lafferty on another Ducati. So in the championship table, that means we're on 7th place, 38 points, 41 points back of Rossi, who's 6 points ahead of Lorenzo. Very close title battle between the Yamaha guys ahead of the Honda of Marquez, 17 points back. Then Vinales drops back slightly after that disappointing race. And Suzuki 27 points back, while Dovi's up to 5th ahead of Iannone. And as you can see, the 3 Ducatis very close, just separated by 7 points. And in the constructors stand, Yamaha by 23 points ahead of Ducati, or 3 points ahead of Honda. Suzuki with 52 points, and Aprilia with nil points. So disappointing qualifying, disappointing first lap of the race, but the other 6 pretty good. Very encouraging again with the tyre wear, managed to keep them alive to the last lap, to the final corner as well, making it past Pedrosa. So definitely feel like we've made an improvement on the tyre wear, but damn, we need to improve pace-wise much earlier, especially in qualifying, as we improve our body position. Let's go to the next race or event.
Hello guys, they just let me know that we have the Misano track next weekend all to ourselves. We are going to race with the R1s. Bye!
So I said next race or event. Well, the next event is the Yamaha R1M race around Misano. And there is the R1. Very nice bike. Let's see if Kev Camelot can finally do well in this race as well. He's had some horrendous luck in the past. So I totally forgot to turn off qualifying and make this a 3-lap race as well. So we're going to get 6 or 7 lap race around Misano with qualifying. Sorry, forgot to change it. Here we go. We're going to learn the Misano circuit with this R1 again. It's been a while since you've ridden the R1. It's all going slightly wide, no right-hander. After riding the MotoGP bikes, this bike feels a bit sanitised compared to it. Doesn't really kick up a fuss. It's honestly nice and gentle like through that first section. But it's a bit more powerful than Moto3 bikes. So when the first time I rode this bike, it's like, whoa, what is this? But now, compared to the Ducati MotoGP, it's very tame, but it's a very nice bike as well. So we've got a very good qualifying effort, I feel, going here. No real mistakes until then. Clipping the curve, making us go wide. The sound's probably not the best, but that's in general for this game. From Milestone, I've been watching some of the MotoGP 17 footage, and boy, the sounds in those so much better. Props to Milestone and their sound department for really improving that aspect of the game, and looks like in the next instalment. Can't wait for MotoGP 17. Got some very nice looking menus as well. Looks very clean and a bit like the menus you see in Valentino Rossi the game, but just improved a whole bunch. And that game in general looks like it's a step forward in general for the series. So I can't wait to play it. As we do a 39 flat on this Yamaha. So what does that mean for the grid? As what's it? Session information. Skip to the race. Yep. That means we're second behind the Doctor. I'll take that qualifying effort. Got a very good chance now of doing well in the race for once to improve our physical condition. Up into the 80s now, cornering and braking. Yes, there they are, on the grid. 42 really does stand out on these Yamahas though. The white against the black background as we get away for this 6-lap race. Rossi in the lead. So that's Baldassari's got past us at the start. We slot into third. No, made that second. Taking the inside line here. As I said, I got the camera position too close to me. I'll change that on the back straight as we've got Marini and Morbidelli battling. And oh, hello Marini. Hello Morbidelli. Hello everyone. There we go, that's better. Felt like I was really up in my rider's business then. Those first couple of corners. So taking it a bit gently. Don't want to crash on this opening lap. And then cost ourselves for the rest of the race. So going wide, we've got the rocket behind. Oh, we're to our inside. Let's go up into 5th place. Past Marini, I think that's 8. We're giving him a little shove wide. He gave us a shove wide, okay? For that very slow section. As oh, that's a beautiful first fast right. Looking to the outside, going on into the podium positions. It's Marini and Fogger battling behind as we take 2nd place from Baldassari, who's very wide going into that hairpin. We thought we'd take advantage, and now we've just got the Doctor in front. We've got a Camelot v Valentino Rossi battle here. It's like what we want to see in MotoGP, the Ducati v the Yamaha, where we're going to get a little preview here. The Yamaha R1Ms in this race, maybe. Let's go on to the 2nd lap. To the inside. Not quite working. Foggia did the fastest lap of the race. In that first lap, 40.9. But he's down in 6th. So we're braking a bit early here. Just want to follow the Doctor through this section. And then get a good run onto this back straight. To maybe make a move into that hairpin. Oh. I feel like that was a pretty good run. We swiped our nose off there. It's got Balega and Morbidelli battling behind for 4th. There's all the Doctor runs right though. And we've got attention behind from Baldassari, so be careful of that. Let's go into the very tight right-hander before these fast sweepers coming up. And we're shattering the Doctor. Morbidelli makes his way back up to 4th. And that's very nicely set through that first right. Bit slow, but I feel like it's calm enough as we make our way into the lead down the inside with Rossi. Misano, a track which I'm normally not that good at. At least in the previous games. You've seen so far in this career mode, we're actually doing well. As we do a 37.7 onto the 3rd lap of the race with the lead over a 2nd lead on Rossi. So yes, we do the fastest lap of the race. Going slightly wide there. That corner just feels so useless. Because you're never really hitting the apex. So you hit the apex and then you run wide, and that's how it's meant to be. For the right-hander where the pit lane rejoins, as Rossi takes a couple of tenths out of us in that first sector. Not our strongest sector, it's the last sector where we're very strong. So lock up slightly into the hairpin. Go slightly wide, but not as wide as Rossi on the previous lap, so we don't lose too much. Trying to avoid that inside curve like the plague after a qualifying effort. And again, Rossi takes a couple of tenths out of us. It's half the gap in this lap so far, but now in the second half of the lap, we're pretty damn strong. Especially for that first right-hander, taking all the curb. We had to let up slightly into the next 2 right-handers. I feel like it wasn't too bad as you go into the hairpin, and look at that. 8 tenths we've got in that sector. Let's go for the penultimate corner. Didn't even brake there, just got up to third and just eased the bike into it. Definitely had to brake for the last corner though. A lot of curb on the inside. So we did well enough. So halfway through this race, we lead by 1.7 seconds from Rossi. Camelot definitely looks at home now on these Yamahas. As I said, after riding Moto3s and getting on these bikes, it's like, whoa, what am I doing? And it looked like it in the race, but now I'm at MotoGP level with a very difficult Ducati to ride, and especially putting on that power, managing those tyres. It's got to be a bit gentler. And Frotto had a much better first sector, only lost a couple of tenths to Rossi. I think those skills where you've learned how to be a bit gentler by inputs is really paying off now with this Yamaha. As we did it in third gear, that hairpin. Totally forgot the gearing there, as yet Rossi again halves the gap in the first half. But now here we go. Give us these fast sweepers. It definitely seems to help as well that our riders improve with every race, you know, with the physical condition. All of your abilities improve all the time. Maybe not rain as much. You know, being down to 60 that is. And now with physical condition 80, that should help the rider as he goes through the race, and maybe that helps with tyre wear as well. All these abilities improving, you know, especially cornering, agility. So I do feel improvement from our abilities increasing as well with every race. Maybe that's helping with the tyre wear problem we had as well at first in MotoGP at the beginning of the year, but now a few races in America, Jerez seems to be much better. So on the penultimate lap of this race, no, it's been a bit boring. We were out front. But I'm liking this. A competitive person in me is really liking this. Again, Rossi takes a couple of tenths out of us in that first sector. So we're kind of maintaining the gap now on this penultimate lap. Being a bit easy on the bike as well. And we might push it a bit more in the final lap if Rossi gets too close, but as you've seen, the pattern is in the first half of the lap, he takes out the time. He didn't there actually. He gained a couple of tenths. Was he in the battle with Baldassarri? But now, this second half of that, you know, we of course gained like even a second. It's a very good fast with the right hand sweepers. That first one, very nice. Oh, that was a very good run. Maybe not in the last one. Bit messy. Look at that, over a 2-second lead now on Rossi. This is what we need to see from Kev Camelot, of course, in MotoGP on that Ducati. Head of Rossi, who's leading the championship on that Yamaha. Just 6 points from the win zone. What a tight battle that could be. Of course, we've seen that in real life as well a few times. With Marcus joining as well, we've got maybe not Vinales on the Suzuki, he's just had a very good start. As no, Baldassarri isn't battling for second, he's battling for a podium place. Morbidelli up into third. Very good from Franco there. Very exciting Moto2 rider as well. Expect to see him in MotoGP in real life, perhaps even as soon as next year. I wonder which place in the grid he's going to be though. Where is he going to be? Whose place is he going to take? I'd say the same for Alex Mark as well. Yeah, he has a good year. He's got his first win now in Moto2. He's given him lots of confidence. Very good bike as well, the Australia Galizia bike, the Mark VDS bike. Definitely top of the Moto2 class, and I do expect that title battle to be between him and his teammate. Maybe Thomas Luthi joining in. Maybe Bagnaia, because he looks very good as a rookie in the class. A bit like a Rins, a bit like a Vinales. So you never know. If the Italian continues his pace, he could join in as... God, we're eased away from Rossi in this final lap. over a 4-second lead as we approach the final corner. Look at that, this is a little bump there which can ease you into that groove inside the corner. Used it very effectively there as we end with a 37.7. That's virtually the same that time we set on lap 2 when we took the lead and then eased away from the opposition. By over 5 seconds from Morbidelli. He got second from Rossi. Fantastic ride from Morbidelli, just like we had in Jerez. Baldassari in 4th, Antonelli in 5th. So pretty good episode. And I feel very nice end to it as well on these Yamaha R1Ms. Finally won a race on them. As we improve nothing, but improve our skills slightly with the experience points. This Cornium bonus one has been unlocked. As yes, we did dominate Valley. As next time we'll be returning to our Ducati and MotoGP around Le Mans in France. Just like they're racing around in real life as well when I'm recording this. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time.